Welcome to Sportco FPL Advisor, where we help you select the right squad for your FPL game week. Most teams this season have lacked consistency with their performances, with a brilliant performance one week followed by a calamitous one the next week. Hence, selecting players this season in the FPL has become even more tricky. For our goalkeepers pick for game week 11, we choose Emiliano Martinez of Aston Villa. Martinez has been safe hands for Villa this season so far. At a reasonable price of 4.8 along with an average of 4.5 points per game, we feel Martinez is the man to go with between the sticks. Aston Villa's upcoming fixtures see them play Newcastle, Wolves, Burnley and West Brom. Our first defender pick would be Yannick Vesterkaw from Southampton. Again, at a price of 4.7 along with 4 clean sheets out of 8 games played so far, and with an average of almost 5 points per game, Vesterkaw wouldn't be a bad addition to the team. The next couple of games for Southampton look winnable against Brighton and Sheffield United. Our next defender pick is another Villa player, Ritzy Konsa. Konsa has been a mainstay in the Villa backline this season, getting 4 clean sheets and an average of 4.7 points, which is also his current price in the FPL. We saved the best for the last with our final pick in defense being Kurt Zouma from Chelsea. It would be a no-brainer considering Zouma's form this season under Frank Lampard. Topping the defenders chart so far with 59 points, with 5 clean sheets out of 9 games. At a price of 5.5 with an average of 6.5 points per game, Zouma looks the real deal this season. Moving on to the midfielders, first up it's the informed Liverpool man Diogo Jota. His recent rich vein of form has led to a regular starting place at Liverpool. At a price of 6.8 with a return of 6.5 points per game on average, Jota seems like a steal at this price, and we definitely recommend you to have him in your team as well. Next up we pick Son from Tottenham. One of the main goal threats for Spurs, Son's ability to make penetrating runs behind the defense along with his accurate finishing makes him a deadly player. The Korean stats this season includes 9 goals and 2 assists from 10 matches so far, with an average of 8.7 points per game. We welcome back Mohamed Salah into our team this week and look forward to keeping him for the long run in. With 8 goals in 9 matches with an average of 7 points per match, Salah is Mr. Consistent that you can rely on every single game week. Liverpool's upcoming fixtures are a mixed bag with matches against Wolves, Fulham, Tottenham and Crystal Palace, but you wouldn't want to place your bets against the reigning Premier League champions to come out of on top. Our final pick for midfielders of the week would be the Algerian, Riyad Mahrez from Man City, who makes it into our team on the back of a brilliant hat-trick last game week against Burnley. With a home game against bottom side Fulham in game week 11, Mahrez would look to continue his brilliant scoring form. On to our forwards for game week 11, Callum Wilson of Newcastle earns a spot in the team on the back of an impressive display against Crystal Palace in the last game week, which earned him 12 points. Callum Wilson has regularly chipped in goals for his side this season and has been one of the few consistent performers in the FPL. Newcastle's upcoming games are against Aston Villa, West Brom, Leeds and Fulham. Next up is Jamie Vardy from Leicester City as our main man up front. One of the key players for Leicester, Vardy is another player who you can rely on to get you the points when it matters the most. With 8 goals this season so far, and an average of 7.6 points per game, we highly recommend the Englishman being in your team as well. Lastly, our final pick for forwards would be Gabriel Jesus. Considering Man City play Fulham this week, we decided to keep Jesus in our squad for this game week as City would be expected to beat Fulham comprehensively. We might ship him off next game week with a tough away game at Manchester United. Our captain's choice for game week 11 would be a close call between Mahrez, Salah, and Gabriel Jesus. However, we decided to go with Gabriel Jesus considering the fact that he scored twice against Fulham when the two sides met last time out. We hope you enjoyed this video, and would like to know more from you by sharing your thoughts in the comments section below. Do make sure to subscribe to our Sportco YouTube channel as we will be bringing more content on fantasy football tips for the coming game weeks.